very familiar to both of them. As we go into small battlefield game number 1 of winners finals here at the AOMA Unleashed.
Oh, great start here from Supahsemmie. Double back air into a grab and yet another back air. 2 up airs. Big combos here from Supahsemmie. Now Mr. R is gonna have to do a combo of his own, but he misses the soaring stage, allowing Semi to get a free down air, which almost took the stock even.
Almost. Still 110% for Supahsemmie right off the bat. It is a great start for him, and a kind of a sign that he still can mess around with a character as dominant in the neutral as Chrom. Try and win the bomb out, is gonna safely secure a stage position for himself, but 145% is nothing to him. If he gets this stock, it is Chrom with rage. But Supahsemmie trying to look for that kill.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, if you do miss your roll in read, then it does offer enough time for a swift character like Young Link to swoop in there with a smash tag of his own. But you know, I get it, you know, if he had gotten a roll read right, I wouldn't be too surprised if he actually took the stock at 60%.
Yeah, that could have been the case, like especially he charged it a little bit, so with that ratio should be enough. But now Supahsemmie trying to make a more defensive position. Mr. R currently on the aggression, kind of the opposite of last time. Now gonna try and safely come back to the stage. It's gonna work out. Oh, it has to re-grab.
Excellent use of the tether earlier to avoid any edge guard attempts. There it is. Grab gets him off stage. And Mr. R once again going for the air dodge towards the line. It's definitely his favorite recovery method, and who can blame him? I think that's just the way to go for Chrom. Okay, there it is.
Now Supahsemmie almost lapping Mr. R. Percentages could have been a very dangerous situation if he chose to land on the platform. Luckily, Mr. R making the right decision there, securing his place on the stage, and that forward tilt is going to get rid of Supahsemmie's first stock. Still 108%. Boomerang forward there is enough to close out the stock though. Oh!
Yeah. We don't we don't just need any old down tilt confirms. We confirm forward air into down smash here.
That's the way to go, the true way to go. Yeah, the multi-hits of Young Link have very little landing lag once you get on the ground with them. So they're prime material for setting up bigger combos, or at least finishing with a different hit than the one you're currently hitting it by. Because the forward air is strong, but down smash is probably a bit stronger on that position there. And Supahsemmie now trying to find the final stock for him. Mr. R kind of seems to be lost, not really getting any hit in, or at least not being as close to Supahsemmie. He's going to try and make it, or play it patiently. Gets another missed roll read, and then instantly being punished by Supahsemmie.
Yeah, of course this is game 1, so they really haven't been able to get quite a feel for each other yet. So maybe it's more of roll guesses at this point.
Okay, true.
But it's going to be interesting to see if he can get more of those forward smashes after tags in the following games. But it's not going to be in this game, because it is looking dire for Mr. R. Almost looks in the stock right there within the game. Either way, Supahsemmie has a massive lead.
Good counter there from Mr. R, making sure that Young Link does not get back on the stage. That spin attack especially has the bomb also in hand, countering both of them to blast Young Link out of there. Supahsemmie now trying to kind of create a zone, set up a projectile in order to get a forward air in, or a conversion that will lead to the last stock for Mr. R being deleted. Oh, but this is going to be neutral air. It's up B, not going to take the stock though, but still 40%. Supahsemmie at the ledge.
Yeah, they kind of have Supahsemmie on the run just now, which is not what you expect based on the percentages, but now Semi has pushed Mr. R back in the corner, tries to get him with a boomerang, which of course would confirm into either an up B or a forward air, and that's what he needs right now, but Mr. R is building it back up, and there it is, action read on the landing, but not quite enough.
He lives. Okay. That was I think purely accidental. I don't think that was the intention.
That was the intention indeed.
Sure, Young Link. Sure.
But that's just how we do it here. So, Supahsemmie getting away right there by the skin of his teeth.
Barely. To be bad, it looked so good in the first 2 stocks, and then suddenly that last stock, it kind of crumbled a bit. Not completely, but it didn't work out as well as the first two stocks.
That's for sure. So both of them are going to be sticking with it, of course. Supahsemmie definitely character loyalist. Mr. R always has the option of going for Chic. But I think it's going to be all Chrom today.
Yeah, he has been playing all Chrom today, or at least most of Chrom. Supahsemmie finding a back hit off the back air there. Almost closing out that stock if the bomb would have hit. Now, Supahsemmie trying again to get a blazing of a start as he did in game number 1. Mr. R kind of getting stuck in the underside of the stage, and that is going to be a 0 to death from Supahsemmie. Part of due to the SD.
Yeah, that's that low blast zone of Yoshi's story taking the stock before Mr. R could jump back up, and now Sammy is making use of that lead to make it an even bigger lead. But Mr. R on the run. Now we reset to neutral, but once again Sammy is gonna come out on top, push him to the ledge, and get a beautiful little conversion here as he continues his ledge trapping.
Okay, gonna try and set something up with the bomb. That's a great use of the slants right there, but Mr. R escaping through them. Supahsemmie only at 40%, has to find something, cancel that last hit of the side B. Oh, but that is gonna be a big punish from Supahsemmie, sending him off the stage. And again, Mr. R so prevalent with those air dodges, so good at getting back to them.
There it is. Neutral air. Oh wow, Mr.
Okay.
R. Yeah, he came down aggressive. You know, any other person would have spotlights right there, and left himself open to a Young Link neutral air, but not him.
Yeah, the second hit would have shield poke for sure, so it is safer for him to just let it go, let it rip, or not risk anything else. Is going to try and get the jab down tilt. It's going to send him off the ledge, and now jab backer is going to be the prime material. Oh, once again the F smash that gets grabbed at max range by that tether grab from the hook shot, and now Mr. R is looking in a very bad position. 3 stocks to 1 for Supahsemmie here.
There it is. Tries to go for a nice little combo, but he bared the wrong way. But honestly, it doesn't even matter. Look at the scoreboard right now. Supahsemmie is working his way up to a 3 stock. He's catching landings, he's trapping ledges, he's doing everything you need to do with it. Oh, beautiful confirm. He's tried to go even further, but he's going to be late on the fire arrow.
Almost got him though. If he would have hit the fire arrow, that would have been game, because could have had a 4 there out of that. Boomerang gonna clip Mr. R on the ledge. Bomb resetting Supahsemmie with another check roll there. And Mr. R really has to watch out.
Oh yeah, that should be it, but it doesn't connect.
It is the classic Young Link scenario where up B doesn't seem to work from time to time.
And there goes your 3 stock. Mr. R trying to keep him in the corner, threaten him. And an up throw is going to take it, surprisingly. I guess not so surprisingly, but I didn't see it coming. You know, Chroms usually kill so much earlier with back airs and forward tilts, and you just don't normally see the kill throw, but it certainly is a late game kill throw.
It's still there. It is still a descendant of Marth, so that up throw is still going to be very strong. But right now, what also needs to be strong is Mr. R's determination to win this set. He has been doing a lot better, kind of being in the Supassemmie's face, and he is not letting go of this position. He wants to make sure to secure that stock forward. It's going to send him to the other side of the stage. Not going to be enough still, as Supahsemmie tries to find it again. Big stab off the jab, free. And that'll be max range of that. He's gonna recover safely for that. But has to watch out for Mr. R's forward smash or jab back.
Oh wow, trying to go for a pivot grab, and that's gonna be an early stop for Mr. R. Is this gonna be the second comeback of the night?
Okay. It is still possible for Mr. R, but he has to watch out because that Young Link strong nair is also gonna kill at this point basically anywhere on the stage. The boomerang gets him back, and that boomerang is going to secure the second game for Supahsemmie. Beautiful stall there from him.
Yeah, but you know, Mr. R put on quite a fight there in the end, but was well on his way to be a 3-stock if he hadn't fallen out the spin attack, ended up just being a 1-stock. So if he can carry that momentum forward here in game 3, who knows what we might see. But all things considered, it seems like Supahsemmie is well on his way to Grand Finals winner side.
Okay, game number 3 for Supahsemmie and Mr. R. Small Battlefield is going to be the stage. We saw a lot of success here earlier. But then again, Supahsemmie is a whole different beast to play around. Oh, tries to get the tech read, but no up air there. Kind of starting out slow. Supahsemmie has been blazing through game 1 and 2 at the start. Currently, he's going to try and play it a bit more patiently. Does not want a repeat of that last stock where he gets caught off a couple of times, completely out of his flow, to make it a close game as well.
There it is, platform combos, but he managed to sneak in an air dodge. Supahsemmie using his boomerang and his fire arrows to keep Mr. R at bay, but always firing at such a distance where if it does hit, he can get a confirm out of it. There it is, there it is!
Ooh, beautiful! Absolutely beautiful. Oh, that interrupted the forward smash. Then wanted to get the tech ready in, but that boomerang being in such an unfortunate position for Mr. R.
I suppose that made tech in completely safe, because if he had techs out, of course the boomerang would have disappeared right into Youngling.
Oh, bit of a low recovery for Mr. R.
Yeah, too low, I guess. And Semmie is in good health. As long as he can avoid those jab confirms, then he should be good. Those up airs, amazing juggle tool, not really a kill tool.
Gonna try and get another combo started. Mr. R has to find only one opening at this point. He was getting a lot of the mileages out of those forward smash. Those are greedy options. Supahsemmie whiffs the up B though and gets the forward smash in. But still, you can't just throw them out, and especially against a player as consistently combo heavy as Supahsemmie. Up, he's out of there, sure, why not? He takes it.
Yeah, both of these characters surprisingly effective up B's out of shield. It's just not, of course, how it used to be, especially for the ether.
Supahsemmie. Oh no, he wanted to do a forward air off the platform, but got stuck on the platform, and that is going to cost him dearly. Almost gets the up B in, but that forward smash does not have a double jump.
Nope. And he does also not have enough time for a bomb recovery. So that was a very, very painful overextension by Supahsemmie. And now for the first time in the set, it's actually Mr. R who has a very decent lead. How long will Supahsemmie let him keep it though? There is the confirm, but he misses. He misses the drag down forward there. And as if nothing happened, he just confirms into a back air afterwards.
Gets the forward in now though, and that is going to be the second stock on for Mr. R. This could potentially be the last stock for Mr. R in the winner side of the bracket. But Supahsemmie has not had that blazing start he had in the first game, and he has been kind of getting off guard. But Mr. R kind of overextending another up B. Not going to get unpunished, or not going to get punished though. But still, Supahsemmie getting kind of sloppy at some interactions. And Mr. R can capitalize on that, but he's so afraid of those juggling combos, it seems.
Yeah, and rightfully so. We saw what he did with in game 1 and 2. They were so dominant for Supahsemmie. We don't want a repeat of that excellent tech. The bomb's gonna explode right into him. Supahsemmie has to play a near perfect game from this point on if he wants to make the comeback. Yeah, you cannot take any prompt tilt at 125 at the line. So that's gonna be it for Supahsemmie. 1 on the board for Mr. R, but of course he's gonna have to win 2 more if he wants to take out Supahsemmie and send him to losers.
Okay. Good game from Mr. R there. Really solid last stock. The thing that I'm really worried about is that you said it before with the up B, the Supahsemmie overextensions are kind of coming through. I saw a lot of up Bs where he thought that Mr. R was going to go down from the platform, which didn't happen, got him punished. Those are kind of the greedy interactions you want to avoid against a character like Chrom, against a character where you really need to be super precise in how you're going to get rid of him.
We are back on Yoshi's story, which is of course very, very good for those younglings kill confirms. Because those confirms are amazing, they are consistent if you are good on the controller like Supahsemmie is, but they aren't the most powerful.
No.
So having closer by blast zones to make sure skill confirms kill just a little bit earlier is can be really useful.
You can still make a lot of use of those platform positions there as well with the chases. We saw fire arrow, it's down air being used a couple of times on the platforms, and these platforms with such a big position there in the middle allow for both players to kind of feel each other out in neutral without overextending a lot. That's kind of the one thing with Battlefield. There's a lot of space or not a lot of space in between the two middle platforms. And currently Mr. R is going to try and take Supahsemmie with him, but no, it's not going to work out. Supahsemmie recovering really low and try to avoid that.
Yeah, excellent way by him. He's gonna have to get back. Does it with a nair. Since Mr. R off stage, let the lead trapping begin. Can he keep him there? No, a simple shield and a roll out is gonna do wonders for him.
Both getting stuck on the top platform. Luckily, both of them escaped as well. Parry from Mr. R there on the neutral air. Supahsemmie hanging low. Okay.
It sounds like there was a little bit of an issue.
Interesting.
Mr. R retreated quite a bit there, just let him back on stage. And they've been playing for over 1.5 minutes and have yet to take each other's stock. They've been hitting each other but doing a good job at avoiding each other's skill confirms, avoiding the Chrom jab, avoiding to Young Link's half of his move kit. So it's been a much more careful affair than the previous 3 games have been, to the point that a dash attack is going to be the move that takes the stock. Now Young Link's dash attack not known to be the strongest move in the game. That's just how far it got.
Yeah, sometimes it's enough. Sometimes it's just enough to close out that stock. And now Supahsemmie has to has to hold on to this lead as long as possible. But that forward tilt from Mr. R, great find there, is going to make it a bit more difficult. Does not get up on time in turn to get the bomb out of there. Mr. R currently setting the pressure on the ledge with that backer. So scary for Supahsemmie, but he gets through with it. Has to escape to the ledge again. Go forward tilt him that way. Safely playing around at up B. At one way he was considering getting some 3D option, but he did not. Still loses the stock though. Supahsemmie 60% up on Mr. R. Mr. R looking better by the game.
Yes, he is. Still though, it is Supahsemmie who holds the lead. He's been getting a lot of mileage out of the left frame, but Mr. R taking him coast to coast.
Try again, get out the corner is such a difficult task against Mr. R. That's kind of the difficult thing about this stage. Like if you're in the corner, you kind of have to commit to a high jump or have to face Mr. R directly. Oh, the beautiful forward there, no! He's gonna make sure Supahsemmie is the one facing Mr. R in a good position there. Last stock for Mr. R here, potentially in the winner's side of the bracket. Supahsemmie kind of needs to be super patient at this point because we see what Mr. R can do once he gets the momentum in his favor.
I mean, you can't forget that one game where Sammy was looking to get a 3 stock and it came down to the very last stock. Okay. Supahsemmie in the corner. And like you said, he commits to a big jump and that gets him back up.
Okay.
Star on the run.
Tries to get another hit in with the up air. Not connecting.
Excellent shield press right there. With first you do the down. Oh wow, great counter right there from Mr. R to get the edge guard.
That was like a last hit of that up B.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. He lives. He's fine. He's still on the ledge. Mr. R's prime position. He gets out of there though.
That's the thing with these narrow stages. If you ledge trap and you get the hit in, you're probably gonna have to ledge trap on the other side. Oh, there it is, confirmed. Not very powerful there. It's a great move, but not the best skill move. And there's the side B sending Sammy very far. Counter.
Good tech there. Bomb explosion.
Recovery, and he goes high. Excellent
stuff.
Oh!
Gets the untackable in with the downer. Such a risky option because if that would not have worked, he was dead at that point.
Any lesser player would have been taken out by that edge guard by Mr. R, but apparently not Sammy.
Sammy does not care.
Sammy does not care. He takes it all.